examples of humanoid robots.
Here's a summary from Analytics Insight. 1. Sophia. Sophia is Dr. 2. Junko Chihira. Described as a trilingual android, Junko Chihira is a humanoid under development at Toshiba. 3. Erica. 4. Geminoid DK. 5. Nadine. And 6. Gia.
Good afternoon, all the participants. I welcome you all for this AICTE and ATAL-sponsored one-week online FTP on robotic process automation tools and techniques. I, K. Shanti from SV College of Engineering, like to introduce today's resource person, Dr. Asadi Srinivasulu sir. Dr. Asadi Srinivasulu sir received his BTech in Computer Science and Engineering from Sri Venkateshwara University, Tirupati in the year 2000 and completed his MTech in Intelligent Systems from Indian Institute of Information Technology, Allahabad in the year 2004. He received his PhD from JNTU Anantapur. Currently, he is working as Head Research and Professor of Information Technology at Brookrest University, Liberia. He has got 18 years of teaching and industrial experience. He served as the head Department of Information Technology, SV College of Engineering, Tirupati during the year 2007 to 9. He has received National Award Bharat Vidya Ratan from International Business Council, Delhi in 2018. He has received State ITAP 2020 Award Best IT Teacher of the Year from ITAP and Tutors Pride. He has received many awards such as Best Mentor from IBM and Microsoft in 2011 and 2012, Best Spoke of NPTEL SWAYAM, Best Spoke of STP IIT Bombay in the year 2019, Best Mentor Internship Award from Internshala AICTE Delhi in the year 2019. He has 7 IBM professional certifications to his credit. He has and 2 Microsoft and 2 Tech Week professional certifications and Udemy certificate on Python. So he has various certification courses from various institutes. He has 2 DST Sub seminar grant worth of rupees 1 lakh and 9 lakh. His area of interest includes big data analytics, data mining and data warehousing, artificial intelligence, cloud computing, pattern recognition, machine learning and software engineering. He is a professional member of CSI, ACM, ISTE, IAENG, IACSIT, ICST, CIEI, and he is an editorial board member of iManagers General on Cloud Computing. He is an editorial board membership of SEI, TRA General of Computers. He is a professional reviewer of CSI, Data Mining and Knowledge Management, IAENG, and BSRD CSIT. In his career, he performed various roles like HOD, R&D, NBA, BOS, NAC, TechWeek2, NPTEL, EDC, TGMC, AICTE, SAP, STP, and IBM COE coordinator. He has guided 1 PhD and 14 MTech and 28 BTech batch students. He has published in more than 85 papers in international journals and conferences. He has attended more than 125 workshops, symposiums, and seminars. He has conducted and acted as resource person for more than 65 international or national conferences, workshops, symposiums, and seminars. He has published 2 book chapters and 2 patents. Some of his publications are listed in digital libraries such as IEEE Explorer, Elsewhere Explorer, Springer Explorer, Scopus, SCA Index, and Bookman International Journal, IJAIS, some journals. So I would like to invite sir, welcome you sir. So I am handing over the session to sir.
Okay. Thank you, madam, for a nice introduction. Good afternoon, one and all.
Good afternoon, sir.
Okay. Uh, I think you might have started 4, 5, 6, 7. Today is 7. So you might be knowing all the RPA tools, maybe Blue Prism, UiPath, and Automation Anywhere. I think so. So just I'll remind what we have discussed. See, robotic process automation tools. These three are the very famous: Blue Prism, UiPath, Automation Anywhere. Let's see. Today we'll discuss about UiPath tool. And before going to the tool, just I would like to remind what are the concepts so far you might have seen, and what I am going to cover today. Just I would like to see how much knowledge you might have gained last 3 days. I'm going to discuss what are the humanoid robots right now in the present scenario. You might be knowing Sophia. You might be knowing Junko Chihira, humanoid robots, Erika, and Gremlinoid DK, Nadine, and Gia Gia. These are the famous humanoid robots are currently. And you might have seen in Dubai, Sophia, how she participated in the conference and all. Today we'll discuss the latest trends and what are the opportunities of this RPA. What are the tools are very famous in industry, and what are the machine learning techniques we are using to run the automation applications and all. Just to see. So the difference between uh, hu- humans versus robots, just that is a 2 minutes video. How RPA tools are working on that, and humanoid robots, and how human versus artificial intelligence is the differences. Okay, today topics I would like to cover: why RPA, why it came into the existence, and what is RPA, and what are the RPA tools are available in the market, and which tool is very famous and user friendly, easy to use, and what is UiPath, and what are its components and architecture, and how we will see a few more examples in the UiPath. And see, let me ask a few questions related to robotic process automation so that I can understand uh, how fourth, fifth, and sixth you might have gained the knowledge. Let me check 5 minutes. So, who creates RPA process? See, no problem. I'm going to give you answers, and Dilip sir will give you uh, any uh, kind of appraisal or any kind of gift for you who answered for all the questions. And what RPA stands for, everybody knows, robotic process automation. Fundamental questions I would like to test. Does RPA requires any programming knowledge to create automated process? And list RPA tools, any two, I think everybody knows. And does RPA software can be used for software testing? No, I'll give you answers for all the questions. Please keep in mind, after completion of my presentation, you would be answer for each and every question. How processes are created in RPA software? And RPA is primarily used for, I think everybody can answer for this simple question. Who executes RPA process? What provides instructions to the robot? What is the topmost layer in the layer design of RPA? See, these are all fundamental and basic questions. Just keep in mind. What publishes data to the master repository? Once you are using any UiPath tool or Blue Prism or Automation Anywhere tool. Then SMTP port number for Gmail. See, for FTP, file transfer protocol, HTTP protocol, we are using 8080 same way. SMTP port number for Gmail, I think everybody knows. Which type of recording is best suited for automation in local machines? List any two error handling methods you might be knowing. And which one is, which is not an error handling method? Individual screen components are handled by. And what is the master repository of jobs? Tasks, you can call it as a tasks. What does RPA enable? I think everybody knows. What are the business benefits of RPA? See, these all are fundamental questions. And give any two examples of RPA tool. This question already covered. And RPA tools with thinking and decision making capabilities are known as RPA. And think, how can we use keyboard shortcuts during the automation process? See, such interesting questions. Which option is used to stop a running process? Why do we use try catch activity? So I'll reveal this question. I think you might have seen in C++ programming and Java programming and Python programming. So try catch throw activity is used in exception handling mechanism. I think most of you got it out of 24 by 24. Okay, I'll stop this questionnaire and let's see this half an hour the prerequisition fundamentals, what you have gained knowledge on 4th, 5th and 6th. Let me remind what are the concepts you have listened, and this is just a remind class. Okay, so the differences between humans and robots, and how the humans are involving in this robots work tasks. Suppose take example, sales representative sends the order to the agent. Agent enters order in robot queue. So it will send to the robots like bot, fetch the data, reading data from the different systems and different organizations, get customer details, get code, quotation, check duplicates, is there any are presented. So these things done by the robot, then sends to the agent, reviews data, then immediately agent sends to the right robot again. Robot writing process, that means we are developing business logic. That means we are developing the algorithm steps, step by step process to solve the particular problem, and we are developing sophisticated business logic. And this right robot can do create code, create order, cancel the order, then it sends to the testing. Is there any exception presented in the application? Yeah, if it is yes, then it sends to the agent handles exception. So exceptions are errors, it occurs at the runtime duration. If it is no, if any exception occurs, it will send to the agent handles exceptions. This is the process usually done in the RPA tools like UiPath, Blue Prism, Automation Anywhere, etc. So your ATAL FDP coordinator, Dr. Dilip sir, gave the topic programming fundamentals, RPA perspective. I think everybody knows RPA stands for robotic process automation. It is a software and automate human tasks which are manual, rule-based or repetitive tasks. And usually bots never sleep and make zero mistakes and can interact with in-house applications, website applications, user portal applications, call center applications, any kind of business applications. So robot is a software tool or bot that performs tasks like a higher rate than human alone. They can log into the systems or servers and open the mails and attachments and calculate the applications and complete a task and then log out. Automatically done. See, when the evolution of RPA process, so the way back, robotic process automation started with routines such as rules and regulations, macros, and then later onwards, it came to the 1990s. That time, data mining came into the existence. There we are using a decision tree, comes under classification technique. Based on the rule, we are deciding the which class the item is belongs to. And there we can see the various complex rules and workflows, procedures, and various business logics. Then coming to the 2000s, in the year 2000s, cognitive learning came into the picture. By the time we are using natural language processing applications like voice recognition, and biometric applications like face recognition, eye iris recognition, palm recognition, and virtual assistant. And 2010 onwards, self-learning concepts came into the market, the existence. It is a combination of artificial intelligence, machine learning, that is a combination of, you can call it as a soft computing techniques we are using. And what are the applications way back started in the evolution of RPA? Screen scraping, nothing but we are copying the data and pasting the data. Control C and Control V usually we are using. So sometime before the emergence term robotic process automation can be dated to the early 2000. Then later onward, we are performing various applications such as workflow automated related applications. Then came into the market artificial intelligence, intelligent behavior in a machine, that is called robot. The concept brought into the industry John McCarthy in the year 1969. And everybody knows the beautiful definition of robotic process automation. It is a software tool. It is integration of AI techniques, AI concepts, and machine learning techniques such as classification, clustering, association, rule mining, outlier detection, and recommender engine. Various machine learning techniques we are using. Nowadays, again, we have integrated deep learning techniques such as convolutional neural networks, recurrent neural networks, intelligence agents, and various machine learning, deep learning concepts we are using in the data science applications to handle the high volume of the data, repetitive task, and previously required to perform, humans to perform. Some of the tasks included in this robotic process automation: address inquiries. See, the interested question in big data analytics, you can call it as a querying. Everybody searching in the Google, who is richest person in the globe? It is a query. Based on your query, the background, machine learning algorithms are playing a vital role. And the prediction algorithms, classification algorithms are integrated together. And so these are the tasks done in the RPA: making calculations, maintenance of records, and performing transactions. Various things we are performing under RPA. So robotic, like human actions are mimicking, those are comes under robotic. And process is nothing but step-by-step procedure. We are developing business logic, and without human interference, we are developing the automation applications. The word RPA, not a physical robot sitting in front of computer and doing the automation tasks. No, it is a virtual system. So I think virtualization, everybody knows. It is the ability to perform multiple tasks in a single system. And the famous virtualization techniques we are using nowadays: VMware, hypervisor, Zen, virtual iron. Virtualization playing vital role in case of data center, establishing the backbone of cloud computing concept. So that helps in automating the repetitive and manual computing or business process tasks we are using. And you can see the present scenarios. What are the robots are available? Types of robots. There are several types of robots are available nowadays: humanoid robots, mobile robots, rolling robots, and stationary robots, autonomous robots. See, in all the applications, the intelligent persons are developing various kinds of robots. And see, if you speak frankly, before robot movie, we don't know the size of the data we are handling in the real-time environment. We are handling terabytes of data, petabytes of data, hexabytes of data. And the latest terms, yesterday I have searched in the measurement of the data. The 1000 terabytes of yottabytes is equal to 1 zettabyte. Hi, my name is Robot, or my name is Chitti. In that movie, you might have seen that movie. So my memory is 1 zettabyte, and my speed is 1 terabytes. So such type of dialogues. We are fortunate having such type of movies, and we have seen recently Sophia is a humanoid robot mimicking like a humans, and the various tasks done by the various robots. See, what are the levels of automation? If you want to measure humanoid robots, what sort of tasks robots are performing? If you start with the low level humans, the system offers no assistance whatsoever. Then the second low level, the system offers complete set of decisions, I mean rules and regulations or action alternatives. And third level, the system narrows a selection of choices and present these to the humans. And fourth one, the system suggests one alternative. And fifth one, the system executes a suggestion if the human approves it. Obviously, the system allows the humans to veto to decision before automatic task execution. The system executes task automatically and informs the human. And if you see topmost, the system decides everything nowadays in the automation category. It acts as autonomously and ignores the humans. It replaces in organizations humans. So there is a big threat is in front of us. Be careful as employees. We are working in the industry about this automation kind of thing. And if you see humanoid robots, see Gia, Sophia, okay, and I think everybody knows this Sophia how it attended in the conference at Dubai, and Junko Chihira, which is under development at Toshiba, and Erika, and Gemini DK, Nadine, Gia, best example of humanoid robots. And I think about this definition already we covered. And RPA definition covers human exception management and the business logic and pre-configured software. If you use UiPath, Blue Prism, and Automation Anywhere, pre-configured software is presented. I'm going to show you how to install UiPath and how to navigate. And there are 10 solved examples are presented, how to do the automation, then how to develop the business logic, and unrelated software systems, what are there in the market, and predefined activity choreography. That means what are the steps we need to integrate and follow the step by step, and autonomous execution. So this RPA definition covers all sort of things. If you take the best example, Microsoft Excel, we are writing macro for automation purpose. Recently, one of the college, one faculty developed for making FCOR, faculty course assessment report for a course. She has done a beautiful Microsoft application, yes, automated application. So we are entering the marks, internal marks and external marks. And based on that course, it is generating the FCOR. So if you want the bar chart, pie chart, and lowest marks, highest marks, and average marks, everything we are incorporating in that Excel sheet. It is a best example for Microsoft Excel. It is one of the low-level tool, Excel. And precisely what is robotic process automation? Robots are computer coded software and enabled the automation for a repetitive and rule-based and process and mimic interactions like humans, work across functions and various applications. Nowadays, they are incorporating into in all sectors. And what RPA robots, process robot capabilities, what it does, automated data entry and multi-system integration applications, repetitive tasks like data entry applications, and process reconciliation, nothing but bank related applications, and data validation and quality related bank and related to education, healthcare, any sort of real-time applications, and processing simple business rules in the capabilities of robots. And how RPA and where does it work? So if you take in single platform architecture, it can work. And in artificial intelligence capabilities of the tools and built-in analytics, in order to generate interested analytics from the huge volume of data presented in the data centers, such as Facebook applications, Twitter applications, healthcare sector applications, in order to generate interested analytics, we are using robots. In order to read the data, process the data, and compile the data and execute the data, we are using robots instead of humans. Humans are making mistakes for reading the data, calculating the data, processing the data. And availability of the training and customer support and use how to we are using RPA tools. And the best examples of RPA, we are using the website scraping. That means we are copying information from various websites and using for our own applications. And order processing, if you take Reliance Market or any kind of supermarkets, Walmart, for grocery, electronics, fashion, we are using these RPA tools for performing any kind of applications. For data management related to data warehousing applications like traffic data, healthcare data, educational data. Legacy means 10 years back data we are storing in the warehousing like data centers in order to process for interested analytics. And call center operations and business applications and forms processing, and see the various applications like report generation, Excel data manipulation, HR entry and exit process applications, and finance reports, receipt automation, data entry, data scrape, various examples like credit card application nowadays. If you open for applying for any bank, ICICI or SBI, automatically the page is opening. It is asking immediately the columns, I mean, like name and mobile number and account number, your bank branch, and to process the majority of credit card applications and incoming customer email query processing applications, in especially in payroll processing systems, inventory applications in a month, in a year, and account reconciliation applications and dispute resolution applications like related bank sector, onboarding employees like generated and sent to the employees with the help of RPA system automatically, offer letters. In order to send the offer letter nowadays, so robots are playing vital role. And member eligibility and billing systems nowadays, automatically once the task is completed, you are getting the bill. And why do we want to study robotic process applications? We are saving the time, we are saving the cost by default, and we are saving the money, we are saving the time, and more accurate and less time, like humans are doing mistakes. And here accuracy level are you can expect 99.99% while performing robots in the activities. Easy to implement and learn the applications. These are the why we are using RPA. And see this we can bot is nothing but a software name, can be configured to capture the data and interpreting the data, and we are performing various transactions. Bots works like a human by manipulating and presenting layer of application software. See, bot is
Professor,
nothing but
Professor, sorry for the inconvenience.
yes.
In the chat box, some questions is there, Professor. Can you explain that one?
Yeah, sure. Wait,
Yeah,
one
thank
second.
you, Professor.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah. And wait, one chat box.
Sorry for the inconvenience, Professor.
It's okay, no
because
problem.
that participants are also going
Read
to
the data from wherever required, like hospital form, mails, invoices. First question, how automatic data entry done in RPA? Yeah, exactly. See, if you take UiPath tool, there are activities and record data. So once we are, see, if you are taking email applications to particular organizations, you have applied job for SVCE college, 100 emails came to the HR. HR would like to see the mails within 10 minutes or half an hour. Just imagine. So it is not possible to read the entire data of each individual person. In that case, we are using UiPath tool, and we are giving task like first read the email, the content, the keywords we are giving step by step to the, we are developing the business logic to read the mail and see the first qualification, PhD. Then you can see the gate or net eligibilities, the keywords. We are giving the keywords First, we are extracting from the resume or biodata. Then we are checking the college, which college he has done, NIT, IIIT, IIT. Like that, we are developing step by step procedure in UiPath with help of activity. Then we are developing a flow chart. In that one, we are giving all the keywords. Then we are recording. There is an option button called recording. We are recording entire flow chart in that UiPath. Then we are giving to the automate button is there. Then you play that one. It will read within 1 minute all the 100 mails, and it will send the best resumes from that application. This is the process we are doing. Business logic in UiPath application in that UiPath tool. Prashant, or I think I have given the suitable answer for how automate data entry done in RPA. This is the best example. And one more question: why I am not seeing anything? Who is that? Neha Patil. Dilip, you can solve such type of questions.
No problem, sir. Your screen is visible. No problem. Sorry for that one. Please continue, sir. Yeah, your screen is visible. Your audio also very good.
Yes, thank you, sir. And see, and RPA software can automatically process transactions and manipulate and data and trigger the responses. It emulates flow used in repetitive process with existing applications. And RPA is in very good 99% in IT industry. They are enabled and business leading, and it is apt for executing rule based in cognitive science applications, in biometric applications. I'm going to see whatever I have explained related to Prashant question. Same scenario is presented. Data entry employee, data entry operator is presented. He took all the 100 Gmail related to resume for employment, and he took all the resumes from different email categories like Gmail, Yahoo Mail, MSN, like various mails, data from multiple sources, and then he aggregates and final report sends to the manager or HR. So in that case, we are using RPA tool is in best efficient manner. So how is a chatbot different from RPA? One more person asked question. How is chatbot different from RPA? Yes. So chatbot is a bot program. We are developing the program. We are developing the business logic, and we are building the rules. And if then rules, that rules collectively we can call it as an expert system. We are building the expert system, and if you are increasing number of conditions, definitely you are expecting very good accuracy with the user like human being. And while robotic process automation is a bot program to automate a manual business process of executing a task, like see activity within a business function, examples like Swelly, eBay, Lyft. So these are the related to e-commerce applications. And a chatbot can be used for medium of to feeding data, input data to the RPA bot, but it cannot replicate the same features of RPA system. This is the major difference between chatbot and see Alexa. You might be knowing Alexa, Sophia. See, chatbot can be used for only medium of feeding the data into the RPA bot, but it cannot replicate the same features to the RPA system. That is a major difference. And see, what are the various use cases we are using in RPA in real-time industry? Banking, insurance, finance, healthcare, retail, and every applications. So this is the topic Dilip gave. So programming fundamentals, you need to have, see, if you are choosing Blue Prism, automation anywhere, you require programming knowledge on Python, Java, minimum. If you are choosing UiPath, you doesn't require any programming language. Even civil and mechanical professors can do very easily in UiPath tool. Comparatively, Blue Prism and automation anywhere. So you require little bit knowledge for Blue Prism, and it is a licensed version. And automation anywhere, you require full knowledge related to Python, Java, Go programming languages. Okay, and it is a software programs. See, RPA doesn't require usually any programming skills. All employees can learn easily RPA tools instantly without. See, there are various tutorials are presented in that one. You can use very easily. So today I would like to cover history of RPA and what are the advantages and disadvantages of RPA, what are the various applications of RPA, and what is RPA architecture, what are the components of RPA, life cycle, and how to implement email application and various applications, and working of RPA using UiPath, and what are the various services provided by the RPA, and what are the RPA tools differences. And the history of RPA, I think everybody knows. In the year 1960, John McCarthy introduced artificial intelligence, and later onwards, Arthur Samuel introduced machine learning concept. It's a beautiful concept. It includes classification techniques, clustering techniques, association rule mining techniques, and outlier detection applications. Various applications we are using in the machine learning. Then in the year 1990s, RPA came to the picture, but the major part came into the picture 2000s. Now all the industries are incorporating these RPA tools into their business and developing their business. And it is a software, and how it works usually. Take one example, a bank application. How a bank application, they are using RPA tool. So the solution to expedite the credit card application, if you take credit card application process, how the robot is processing the step by step. Just to see, it initiates a credit card application process first. Bot, what bot does usually, it initiates and request all the necessary documents. It will ask your Aadhaar card and PAN card or account statement, last 6 months statement, then your date of birth, name and address, email, all the necessary documents, proofs it is asking. Then give approvals of credit card check application. So the bot itself checking whether this customer eligibility levels, CIBIL score. It is checking CIBIL score related to credit card application. Then finally it issues the new credit card to eligible applications. If you see here, request all necessary documents, we are writing steps. Prashant, see, first we are writing steps related to RPA. First, it reads in the application whatever the details you are filled in that application. What we are, you are a you are a RPA developer. You are developing the logic like this. First, step 1, read the customer name from which bank, then Aadhaar card, then bank balance, then 6 months data, transactions. All the steps we are writing in a flow chart, step by step representation through diagrammatic. That beautiful flow chart we are keeping in the business process. Then we are applying the record button. Then it will do for all the applications. This is the logic steps. Then it will display the best suited credit card customer for the bank application. So that is the business logic as a RPA developer we are developing. So this business logic we are including the various steps related to bank, related to education application, healthcare sector, and in this RPA bots having predefined activity choreography. That means all the step-by-step rules we are developing in the business process and integrating, that is called choreography activity. Then autonomous execution, there is a button, you can make it as a automation. Then how the, see, I think you might be knowing what are these icons shows, and what this icon related to which purpose. fourth and fifth and sixth, you might have seen a great professors delivered a beautiful talks related to RPA. The first icon, see the first icon. So configuration, that automated manual and repetitive task. If you see the next one, virtual robot, you can call it as a, it is not a physical robot like Sophia, like Gia, okay, Asimo, humanoid robots. It is not. It is a virtual robot that integrate with the existing software. See, in olden days, we used to have a Prolag and Fortran and Pascal, Lisp. These are the artificial intelligence languages we are using to develop the business logic. So nowadays we are using a Python and Java. These are the popular web-based and automation programming languages. And the next icon resembles a replication of desktop actions. By seeing that symbol, you can recognize is a desktop actions. The last one, it is a driven by simple rules and business logic. We are developing the logic, algorithm, process, procedure, everything. So if you are having one or more unrelated softwares like SAP, systems application products, and Internet Explorer, Outlook, Oracle, these are tools used for front-end applications similar to the way the people do, so they can interact with everything a person would. For instance, we are using, these are the programming application tools. And human exception management, see whatever the bots we are applying for our application, there might be, if you are using a human, the exceptions are occurring. To resolve that exceptions, we are using try-catch technology, try-catch activity we are performing. See, what is the business, robotic process life cycle starts with, first you understand the situation or scenario of your application, to understand the application carefully 100%. So once you understood the application, then you go for assessing that 100%, assess that application. Then you need to design with help of diagrammats or flowchart or DFD diagrams, or you can use unified modeling language diagrams. The famous diagram is class diagram. If you give class diagram, it gives automatic code in that visual paradigm tool. Rational rows, it gives a direct code. If you give diagram, it generates automatically code for C++ or Java. You can develop with help of diagrams. Then plan, step by step, you need to plan business logic, then execute, and compilation and execute, and then transition, we are converting one form to another form, and finally support is required for analyzing the application. This is the life cycle of robotic process automation. And nowadays, what is the state of the art of the market in the RPA tools? So we are using customer education related applications in the stage 1, and stage 2 proof of concept projects we are doing nowadays, limited tactical deployments, and stage 3 beginning and early of major scale up major applications. And see how the journey begins. Robotic process automation, thinking about the credit card application or email application or any kind of health related applications, and e-surgery is available in the health market nowadays. And GE company developed the beautiful applications, surgery related. Okay, and e-telemedicine application, decision taken based on the decision algorithms we are applying, and already doing it, that means automation. And there are 3 types of robotic process automations there: unattended and autonomous RPA, attended RPA, and hybrid RPA. So what is the meaning of autonomous RPA? The bots, so they don't require any human intervention. That is called autonomous RPA. You required human intervention or human interaction in the attended RPA. If you see, such applications don't require human interactions like specified intervals and bot initiated and data input. If I see the bots live on the user's machine and triggered by the user, so they can be launched like when embedded an employee's device automatically based on predefined conditions, like whatever the application you are performing testing, initial testing and final testing. We are using predefined conditions and leveraging an RPA client tool. And the hybrid RPA says that a combination of autonomous and attended, unattended and attended, 50% unattended and 50% attended is a combination. The bots address like front end and back end office tasks, including enterprise resource planning applications. And the components of robotic process applications, if you see the major components like recorder, in every RPA tool like UiPath, Blue Prism, and Automation Anywhere, it includes, these are the major components are presented. Recorder, plugin extension is there, and workflow designer. Okay, this comes under entire development studio. Then enterprise applications, whatever you are developing, then comes to the runtime and bot runner we are giving to the system. That means bot. That is known as a robot. And the control center is a major application where we are writing a business logic and steps to perform the automation. Then those applications like some essential components we are using the RPA platform. Those components are helping to automate repetitive and heavy tasks like rule-based process. The core components like recorder, development studio, plugin extension, bot runner, and control center. Just now I have explained recorder, how the ability to take the steps like automate web, desktop, and mainframe applications, and without need of any programming or coding or scripting, we are recording that steps. Then development studio includes the diagrammatic representation of the flowchart, algorithm, DFT diagram, UML diagram related to your application. And plugin extension, if you see, if you are using a Hadoop like Spark and Hadoop Hive or Mahoth tools, you require a plugin called you require as a plugins in order to run the Java applications. Maven plugin, if you use, you can run big data applications. And bot runner, that means it after completion of the business logic, we are giving to the bot runner. If you are pressing that bot runner button, it run the execution of that steps. Then control center having the entire control part related to this control center. Then types of task bots. See, types of bots like task bots and meta bots and IQ bots. What are the task bots usually do? It is related to automate repetitive tasks like rule-based, like document administration, desktop data entry operator, HR, claims management. Those bots related to the task bots. And meta bots, nothing but it is a bot about that bot. Like if you are entering data into the Aadhaar card data, your father filled already that Aadhaar card data. As a son, you are entering your data. No need to give all the details because the template is presented. The procedure is presented. You just use the steps and skip remaining steps, whatever related information. So there we can use such type of applications. We can use meta bots. Then intelligence quotient bots related to highly advanced cognitive technology like voice recognition applications, biometric applications, and it gives priority for performing the high level applications. So these are the three types of bots we are using in the automation category. And the difference between RPA and RDA. I think everybody knows RDA, robotic desktop automation, and RPA knows everybody, robotic process automation. So with manual intervention, we are using RDA, and without manual intervention, we are using robotic process automation. And then we are using machine learning with various machine learning techniques like classification, clustering, association, rule mining, decision engines we are using. And final, artificial intelligence, intelligent behavior in a machine. Best example is a robot, humanoid robots, Sophia, Gia, various Asimo. So we'll see. And major four pillars of RPA, like bulk data processing, it is a major pillar, and well-defined rules, it is a major pillar for RPA, and number or definite interventions of that application, it is a one more pillar of that RPA process, and the digital data points. And see, these are the four major pillars of RPA, and how to enable robotic process to automation in our organization. Let me. So suppose, sir, I would like to use this RPA process for my organizations. How SVCE can best utilize this RPA tool for how efficiently I can use for my organizations. Suppose regularly we are having NBA and NAC visits. So we need to prepare the documents, laborious task we are performing on those days. And day and night we are performing documentations, proofs, and various tasks we are performing related to NBA and NAC. Just think over, I am giving glance by using a UiPath or Blue Prism or automation anywhere. You can automate such kind of NBA activities and NAC activities related files. So preparing course files, preparing student upgradation, student marks, faculty appraisals, various kinds of tasks. You can develop a beautiful application which is useful for your organizations. So what are the things you need to enable for that robotic process automation? Find out the process well defined with rules. First, what are the documents we need to prepare for NBA? What are the documents we are preparing for NAC? First, we need to segregate the part. Then we are going for all data points are digital. So whatever you are preparing, the complete, we are scanning the file, then process data and push it into the database. And then we are sending to the mail and we are taking the printouts. And number and definite human interventions. And one more, process must process bulk data, need 24/7 the service is available. So you need to concentrate such a way that the application is useful for our organization. And see the steps, like we are defining the task and process the flow. Then we are giving to the model the data. Model is nothing but a simplified version of the reality, whatever you are developing. And define user interface, what type of user interface look like and user friendly. Then we are integrating with our own applications to the system. And what are the use cases nowadays we are using in various organizations? So quick to implement and powerful scaling applications, and mimicking human actions, and operates any applications, and reads and actions data, structured related, unstructured data, any kind of without making mistakes and without rest. Such type of use cases we are using RPA use cases. And in order to process doing level to thinking level, like process driven applications and data driven applications. See, in olden days we used to have process driven applications such as RDA and RPA concepts. See, nowadays we are completely depending on data driven applications. In thinking level applications we are developing with the combination of machine learning applications and artificial intelligence concepts. We are increasing in order to solve the complex problem, complexity problems we are solving. And we are and scenario I have explained already, workforce, and in order to automate and in credit card application I have already explained that credit card application. If you see the difference between RPA versus human, robots versus humans, how the technology part and how the process will be happening. If you take rapidly changing business process to complete, we are using in RPA products and customers. See, we are processing sale application, marketing applications, and we are using a human workforce in this such type of applications. In digital workforce, we are using like custom and mainframe, and we are using here ERP and SaaS related applications, sales, software as a service related applications. Like application, Gmail is a best application for cloud computing. It is a best consumer of cloud computing. It is related to software as a service application. And see, what is the prerequisite of RPA? You should have some basic knowledge like SQL for Blue Prism and automation anywhere tools, and if else conditions, loops, MS Excel. Most of the faculty members having these prerequisition knowledge like if else conditions, loops, for while, do while, and MS Excel. Everybody knows logical capabilities. This is the prerequisition of robotic process automation. And the most common backup process that are suitable for RPA, applications like invoice processing application, like call center applications, sales order applications, accounting reconciliation, payroll system, user termination. Even user termination in that movie, One Day Prime Minister, that movie, the system robot, in the system, we are pressing the enter button, immediately user termination, employee termination letter comes out from the printer. Such type of applications we are developing with help of RPA. And these are the famous tools in the market right now: Automation Anywhere and UiPath, Blue Prism, and Softomotive and Crayon Leo, Work Fusion. Certainly, they will need coding skills like Blue Prism and Automation Anywhere. You require Java, Python programming skills. And these are the various tools. Just now I have explained. Pega, also very good tool. Crayon, Links, UiPath, and Inflectra, Repice, and Blue Prism. These are the various tools for robotic process automation. And if you see the robotic automation package deployment, what are the steps are in Pega? One of the tool, Pega tool, one application, if you see the one application, how the scenario happens, how to develop a business logic in a Pega tool. Pega is a RPA tool, which includes the business logic steps like this. Pega Robot Studio, first we need to click the button, Pega Robot Studio, then import data from the, suppose from customer A, then repository, we are storing that customer A information in the data warehousing, then we are send it to the Pega automation, we are importer from the B, then again that automation imports the repository B. Again, we are integrating that customer B information to the repository in the data center. Then we are sending to the Pega Robot Manager. He will run the button, runner automatically runs the application. We are reaching the from source environment to target environment. By using a Pega RPA tool, we are developing the logic related to bank application and migrating data from one system to another system, or one server to another server, or one data center to another data center. And for your business, these are the 6 steps you need to follow in order to develop automation software for NBA or NAC. So you need to have these 6 steps, like no programming knowledge required, user friendly, choose a UiPath, non-disruptive, work queues and analytics, and elastic, huge volume of applications we are developing. So initially I have explained the levels of automation in aircraft applications. See, it is one more applications. It is one more aircraft application see, first step, system offers no assistance, human has full control. See, in 10 years or 20 years back, if you run the aircraft application and the human involvement is 100%. Then second level, we are increasing levels of automation. Second step for aircraft application, complete set of actions, decisions suggested by the system. Then third level, only limited actions suggested by the system. Then aircraft system suggests one alternative actions. Then executes actions with the human approval. Until unless human gives the instruction, then it cannot follow. Then it executes action with the human approval. Then the human engaged to assess the prior to automatic execution, and it executes automatically, informs the human as necessary. Then eighth level, human informed only tasks, only task. Human informed at the aircraft system discretion. Then the last step, the aircraft system acts autonomously with help of bots. See, nowadays driverless cars came into the market. Okay, driverless cars. So no human involvement is presented in that applications. The complete RPA application, it is a best application nowadays. And the implementing robotic process automation for your business. So you require rudimentary. That means we are developing daily tasks, repetitive task related applications. Then we are dealing with the structured data. Structured data deals with the help of relational databases such as SQL, MySQL, Teradata, MS Access, Hive, HBase, and then go for see this relational databases. Some tools like SQL, MySQL, those tools are not handling properly triggers and some concepts. Recently, Facebook company shifted from relational databases to Hadoop tools like Hive and HBase, because Facebook using for data to maintain the database, they are using nowadays Hive and HBase. Why? Previously, they have used Cassandra tool and relational databases. Those databases are not performing triggers and joins properly. That's why Facebook company shifted to Hadoop tools like data warehousing tools like Hive and HBase. So it can handle n number of unstructured data like audio, video, text, graphics, animation kind of related data. And so AI powered RPA includes structured, semi-structured and unstructured data it can handle. Okay, and that is the implementation part. And I'll because time is so now the time is 3:30. Let me finish fast. And how RPA works? We are planning the data. We are planning our business application. Then we are developing the diagram. I mean design and development. Then we are developing the logic in the business rules. Then we are deployment and testing. Then we are supporting to the maintenance. Then this is a simple automation architecture. It includes the concepts like we are using virtual robot workforce and RPA database and RPA server. See, architecture comprises of software components and hardware components and integration together. And we are developing any kind of software architecture for any application. So which includes physical part, I mean physical servers like data centers and systems, and software part related to Python, Java, any kind of thing we are using, and making integration. Then what are the latest features of RPA? So actionable intelligence is presented, and source control is presented, and debugging concept is presented. We are eliminating the exceptions or errors, and rule based exception handling is there, and rich analytics. We can generate n number of analytics from the huge volume of data, and optical character recognition, face recognition, and voice recognition applications. Such features are available nowadays RPA. And rich, say just now I have explained, and see how usually application under robotic process execution does, and execution infrastructure. What is the infrastructure involved in this one? Physical and virtual. Physically, we are using n number of servers in order to store the huge volume of data, that is called data center. And virtual, we are creating laboratories, virtual missions, we are creating with help of virtualization software technologies such as VMware, Hypervisor, Zen, and Virtual Iron. These are the 4 popular virtualization technologies are available. And we are using RPA tools in order to perform various applications of related web and desktop related. And if and the final, I'm concluding this theory part. And what are the major benefits of this RPA? We are cost savings and completing process more rapid and saving time, saving cost, and no errors, high accuracy, and improved efficiency and enterprise scalability. We are executing huge volume, that is called scalability. We are increasing the size of the data in the server or system. And strong analytics, improved efficiency, automated voice assistance. These are the various benefits. These are the key benefits of and what are the advantages? Just now I have explained. And what are the famous RPA tools? And what are the some industries that can benefit from RPA? A huge benefit for these organizations like banking and finance, human resources related applications, insurance agencies, and marketing and sales applications. These are the tools I have explained. And categories of RPA tools like front office bots, like robots, back office bots. So it requires human intervention in the front office applications. So no human intervention related to back office related applications in order to process the automation. And these RPA tools gives us, these are the various advantages. The implementation stage 1, we are assessing RPA opportunities. Then the vendor selection. Vendor selection is nothing but which which RPA tool is suit for our application. That is called vendor selection, whether it is suitable UiPath, Blue Prism. I'm going to give you the difference between all the tools. And the capturing process in the stage 3 steps, logic, pilot, and implementation, and manage RPA cycle. Again, it comes to the step 1 to and the end of the section. And it includes the 4 stages I have explained right now. And the successful implementation of any RPA application, so you need to check and with the right project team for internal and external operations, whether it is performing well or not, and execute detailed work plans to ensure that no work is dropped. Form quick connections with IT controls and procurement, estimate the impact of changes in people, and consulting services from the RPA people. Smarter RPA. See, first step, easy to use solutions, that is safeguarding privacy. On-demand solutions based on our requirement and exploring the automation. Then the smarter RPA comes into the picture. What are the major services of RPA? So business readiness analysis and business case discovery. Proof of concept is presented. Without proof, you can't believe whether it has done a proper automation or not. And implementation, self-running automation, whether it is there is a human interaction or without human interaction. In legacy system like data management related data warehousing applications, web extraction service related applications, and RPA monitoring and support applications. And these are the major services I have explained. What are the applications? If you see the major applications, healthcare, HR, telecom, retail industries, travel, logistics. See, this is the slide I would like to concentrate 1 minute. There are 5 reasons why RPA projects fail. Still, research is ongoing. See, If you are using even a UiPath and Blue Prism or any kind of automation anywhere tool also, there are some challenges or issues are presented. No technical clarity while developing your automation applications. That is one challenge. Lacking commitment, complex cognitive tasks, like you are not included soft computing technologies like artificial intelligence, deep learning, and machine learning, various cognitive tasks related, and changing process. This is one more failure, and poor strategies and tools. These are the still 5 reasons why RPA projects are fail. And still challenges, and what are the solutions, best solutions we can get from the RPA? See, challenges like credit underwriting, credit assessment, fraud detection. If you take credit card application, these are the challenges still are there. How effectively we can use RPA tool, UiPath or Blue Prism or automation anywhere. So still few more challenges like shortage of skilled resources, lack of RPA aligned team structure, incomplete business continuity plans, improper selection of process for automation. These are the challenges. And if you are a RPA developer, you need to concentrate. See, you have learned the 3 tools. Definitely, you are a hot cake for industry nowadays. What sort of role you are getting, whether you are getting design, development, or implementation, or documentation. I mean, what kind of role you are getting, and what is the background, whether computer science degree or certification. What sort of skills with you, Python programming skill or C#, Java, C++. So you can expect in USA, as a junior level, $85,000 per annum, average $1 lakh per annum, and topmost you will get $1,32,000 per annum. So if you are a RPA developer, see, these are the pioneers in the market, rivals of the RPA race. UiPath invented by the Daniel Dines. He is the CEO of UiPath, 7 billion turnover. And Automation Anywhere invented by Mihir Shukla. He is a CEO of Automation Anywhere, 2.6 billion. And Blue Prism. So CEO is Alistair Brathgate. Blue Prism. See, when it started and when it ends. They are the pioneers in the market. They are running RPA tools. They are earning like anything. They have given automated solutions for all the automation applications. This is the rat race of billionaires. Various tools. Working RPA, how to work with RPA. I have explained a little bit. And how RPA works. So let me go to the UiPath quickly. So you are taking steps related to customer related applications. And see, the difference between RPA and artificial intelligence quickly. It is a software robot that can mimic human actions. So here, AI is the think like human and mimic their actions. RPA robots automate the tasks as per defined rules, but AI-based thinking and learning. And RPA is rule-based, and here AI includes ML and NLP, natural language processing. Vast amount of data accuracy generated by the RPA, and AI helps in decision making. As an administrator or a manager, you would like to take the decision of the data. The main aim of RPA is to automate the repetitive and mundane business process. AI replaces human labor. RPA is easy to implement. It needs a lot of work to set up and run. RPA is said to be a process-centric technology. It is a data-driven technology. And test automation and robotic process automation. See, there are various differences between test automation. We are checking initial test and final test. So it automates repetitive test cases. It automates repetitive business processes, entire business process application. It can be applied only the product and its feature. It can be applied to the product and as well as other application, business process applications. And it can execute only what it is coded in it. That's all. But RPA tools have an AI engine. And this test automation tools cannot be used for robotic process automation. But robotic tools can be considered as a testing tools. And test automation helps in reducing the execution time, whereas a robotic process works as a virtual force. A test automation reducing the execution time, it helps the minimizing human workers. And one more difference is robotic process automation, traditional automation. See, as a user, you can start using RPA without knowing any programming knowledge. But traditional automation, users are required to have programming skills like Java, Python, etc. And RPA can be configured to meet the requirements of a particular user, but it is considered as a critical and complex technology compared to the RPA. RPA can be a little costly in the initial phase. It is cheaper in the initial phase than traditional automation. And RPA provides the easy and quick implementation, but the traditional automation can take several months for implementation part. So what is the major difference between tools? Just I would like to give a glance of the major comparison between tools like feature UiPath, Blue Prism, Autonomous Automation Anywhere. Is a trial version is available in UiPath? Yes. Community edition is available. I am going to show that community edition is available. And in Blue Prism, no trial version is available. It is a costly software. And launched Automation Anywhere, it launched a community edition. And the feature, is it user friendly in order to use for automation, whether UiPath? Yes, has a user friendly visual designer. And Blue Prism having as a user friendly visual designer easier than Automation Anywhere is and then Automation Anywhere can use user friendly but requires high programming skills. That's why I told you even civil engineers and mechanical engineer or electrical engineers can develop your automation applications by using UiPath, not Automation Anywhere, because here you require high programming skills. Google Trends popularity. So see, for any product, if you would like to purchase any mobile or anything, you definitely were searching in the Flipkart and Amazon. Same way, Google Trends popularity gives most popular tool is UiPath, and more popular than any. See, Blue Prism is a more popular than Automation Anywhere. The least popular tool in the trio, that is called Google Trend popularity. So let me check the complete how to use UiPath tool. There are various again. See, precisely I have explained the differences between the three automation tools, RPA tools like Blue Prism, UiPath, Automation Anywhere. So the use of a I have already precised. There are many points are there. And what is UiPath and how to use UiPath for our application? So it is an automation tool. It is majorly used for Windows desktop automation applications. It is used to automate, repeat, and redundant tasks and eliminates human intervention. To handle, simple as a non-technical background like civil and who doesn't have a programming skills, they can use and the drag and drop facilities is presented in UiPath. And this UiPath, you can find moving files from source folder to destination folder, web application, email application, Excel application, PDF application. We can easily develop with this UiPath. And the UiPath consists of what are the components are presented, and what are the steps are involved, and what are the recording steps, what are the activity steps are presented. And this is developed in the year 2005, majorly for Windows processing automation related applications. See, the best UiPath, one example I am taking, sales representative gives sales order, sends to the order. Agent enter order into the robot queue. Then agent, robot reads the data or fetching data from various organizations. Then agent reviews the data. If anything is there, then robot writes the data and create code, create order, cancel the order. Then if any exception occurs, the agent will handle the exceptions. Errors occurs at the runtime duration. If it no exception, it will end the process. This is the one sales related application. What are the advantages of you? That I'll explain later, because I'll show you the software, how it look like UiPath. I'll again come back to, now the time is 3:54. See, quickly I'll covering UiPath architecture consists of 3 layers. UiPath architecture like database architecture, UiPath architecture, and these are the 3 layers: client layer, server layer, and persistence layer. So this is the UiPath environment you will get once installed. See, once installed UiPath software, I am showing some screenshots and I am giving steps to Dilip sir. If you are having time and you can install that software, I'm showing screenshots of how UiPath components are working. So in Path Studio, there are 2 components are presented: UiPath on right side and UiPath all icons are presented. Then that ribbon consists of home and design and debug concepts. So in this left side, we are having apps, and right side, we are having ready-made applications are there. By seeing these case studies, you can do your own automation application by using UiPath. And in these tools, we are using UiPath for especially desktop and repetitive task applications. That UiPath robots, attended robots and attended robots are there. In this, how robotic process automation happens in this UiPath. And see, there are that UiPath Studio consists of 4 components, 4 concepts: GUI dashboard. In this dashboard, we are having send email, display email, message, and the type recorders are there in this one UiPath Studio. And the logging and exception handling is presented in that options, and reusable components are presented. If you use, there are activities are presented in this UiPath, and we are developing sequence of steps in this UiPath. In this, here we are using business logic or algorithm steps we are developing, and scraping in UiPath, how to copy and paste. How to copy and paste the data into the screen scraping applications in UiPath. There are buttons. And what does the UiPath orchestrator do? It integrates whatever the steps you have done in the business process logic. It will integrate to the front end to back end. And if anything errors occurs, how to handle? There are four concepts. I mean 4 keywords we are using: rethrow, terminate workflow, throw, try, catch. These are the exception handling in UiPath. Then we are eliminating those things in the UiPath like this. Wherever exception occurs, we are using try, then find the exception, then we are sending to the catch block, and it erases that exception. Finally, it will go to the automation path. What are the breakpoints in UiPath? It is used for debugging purpose, especially by pressing F9, you will get the desired activity if selected. And this is the UiPath environment. So there are various icons, toggle breakpoints we are using for intervals, and we are using suppose for any Flipkart purchasing application, how to select a best product of 10 to 100 links are presented in your searching. So that application also we are developing with help of this UiPath. And what are the user events are presented in UiPath? On-click element is presented, and key press element is presented, on-click image, monitor mouse. So for Flipkart application, various steps are presented. And there are different activities are there in UiPath, like core activities, cognitive activities, terminal activities, Salesforce activities, test activities. If you are writing Python, that also presented. And FTP, FDF, all inbuilt various application, automated applications are presented. Suppose now I'm explaining one email automation in the while during presentation I have explained email automation application, how we have handled, how this UiPath is running. We are developing a flowchart or diagrammatic representation of any UML diagram or flowchart we are developing here, and then we are sending to the with help of keep process the email process email workflow to the process email. Then workflow steps, like before running the mail trigger sample workflow, you will need to set the email address. Then these are the steps. First step, set the email. Then you need to enter password. Then you required mail message subject. Then get email messages and workflow. And see, so set a time between trails in that applications. Then if you are reading that entire steps to the system, then it workflow goes to the workflow manager, then it will process, and the pop-up will arise WinPath, and it will run the application by using Windows a path we are developing. And I'm going to show you the quiz, whatever I have shown the bits. Now you will get for all the queries the answers you can check now. Who creates RPA process? It's user. That is the answer for that RPA process. What RPA stands for? Robotic process automation. Does RPA require any programming knowledge to create automated process? No. Then list RPA tools. Any two? Blue Prism, UiPath. Does RPA softwares can be used for software testing? Yes. And how processes are created in RPA software? Using flowchart diagram, using state transition diagram. And RPA is primarily used for what? For automating business process. Who executes RPA process? Bots. It's a software. It is a robot. What provides instructions to the robot? Robot controller. What is the topmost layer in the layered design of RPA? Process layer. There we are developing business rules, logic, algorithm, steps. What publishes data to the master repository? We are storing huge volume of data in the server or data center. Process developers. SMTP port number for Gmail. Any answer from participants? Dilip, please unmute for all the participants. Any answer from
Sir, please carry.
So time up. Sorry.
No problem, no problem.
Okay. The SMTP port number for Gmail 465. And which type of recording is best suited for automation in local machines? Desktop recording. Obviously in UiPath it is there. List any two error handling methods. I think everybody knows. Breakpoints, rethrow, try, catch. Then which one is not an error handling method? Obviously execute. Individual screen components are handled by component layer. What is the master repository of jobs while performing automation task in UiPath? Process recorder. What does RPA enable? Cost based. Especially management would like to see the how much cost we are reducing, replacing employees. So cost based reduction and 24/7 operability. Automation service is available, automation service is available, and reduce delivery tasks. So what are the business benefits of RPA? Flexibility and scalability, improved accuracy and improved employee morale. And give any two examples. I think everybody knows. RPA tools with thinking and decision making capabilities known as cognitive RPA process. And how can we use keyboard shortcuts during the automation process? Use send hotkeys activity. If you press F9, in UiPath, you will get breakpoints or intervals of that application. Which option is used to stop a run process? Stop button. Why do we use a try catch activity? In order to handle the exception handling mechanism. Okay. Top perform a set of actions in case errors occurs. And see, I'm going to show you the links. Wait. How to install? 1 minute. I'm going to show these are the links. Participants, if you are having any queries, please ask me. See, actually, Dilip sir gave 2 sessions, but I prepared a lot of material, and I separately one more PPT for UiPath I have prepared. But unfortunately, I have a BOS meeting with one more college. That's why I couldn't start UiPath practical session. Sorry for. See, if you use this link cloud.uipath.com portal, complete setup, you will get it. UiPath, I'm going to show you now. Very simple. If you copy, I'm sending this PPT to your coordinator. He will circulate to you, and simply you copy paste this URL. You will get the direct link. There you need to sign up your name and email ID and organization. There no assistance required for any sort of even technician not required for this installation of RPA tool. See, now I am downloading very simple. So you will get set up like this. Are you getting my screen? Cloud.uipath.com portal and complete setup.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so here you need to enter the following information: organization name, first name and last name, and country region, and then immediately you will get UiPath setup. And one more link I am giving. So you can do this one. This portal will see there is a community edition. Please download all of you community edition. Very simple. Within 5 minutes you can download that software. Approximately 250 to see like this. Run your first automation right now. See, simply you download UiPath Studio, and there are steps you need to follow. Very simple. And if you run, see, automatically there is a one case study is there. By press the button, it will show you how to do step by step. If you are even not computer science background, you can understand very easily. Like this, have done 2-3 applications in this UiPath. Wait 1 second. Dilip, participants are waiting for any queries. Please let me.
Yes, sir. Already in between the session, they asked queries, sir. I think now there is no queries. Your session is, some of the members are putting your session is very good, excellent. I am received messages, personal messages. Very well explained, each topic in detail. Excellent. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, already the participants are already in between the session. They asked queries, sir, in chat box. Now still, I think no queries, sir.
Okay. Then I'll send you the steps, and a few ready-made applications are there. I'll send to your email ID. Please share to participants. Let them do their own style. And if you permit me, I'll close the session because I have
Yeah,
some
thank
more.
you. Yeah, yeah. My
I have
one minute. Sir,
yeah,
tell me.
one more assignment is there. I have.
Yeah,
Please.
yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. My
Thank you,
heartful.
Dilip, for giving me
Yeah,
this opportunity.
yeah, thank you.
Okay.
My heartful thanks to the resource person, Dr. Asadi Srinivas Sir Garu, Head Research and Professor of IT, Blue Crest University, Liberia, the international speaker, in spite of his busy schedule, for accepting our invitation to deliver the programming for fundamentals from on a RPA and perspectives. He explained the importance of robotics, RPA and tools. It was a wonderful session, an interactive session. Last, I thank all the wonderful participants for the patience listening their busy schedule. Thanking you one and all. Thanking you, Professor Asadi Srinivas Sir Garu, for the very busy schedule. He accepted our invitation. Thanking you, Professor.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Thank
Thank you,
you.
Professor.
Okay. Thank you.